Let me bring up the issue of gays in the military. The President has said he wants to reform that policy, allow gays to serve openly in the military. And actually, a remarkable letter from the President was released this week to Lieutenant Sandy Tsao, who was a service person who was discharged from the military because she's a lesbian. And there's this handwritten note I want to show our viewers right now from the President to Sandy, in which he says, "Thanks for your wonderful and thoughtful letter. It is because of outstanding Americans like you that I committed to changing our current policy. Although it will take some time to complete, partly because it needs congressional action, I intend to fulfill my commitment, Barack Obama." Now, this is in the Congress right now. It would take legislation to completely overturn, but some of the President's supporters, like Congressman Rush Holt of New Jersey, say that what the President can do right now is issue an executive order to review the policy and order the military to stop investigations and prosecutions while that review is going on, while the Congress is considering this legislation. Will the President issue such an order?
Well, that is, of course, up to the President. This issue is something that has been brought up during the campaign. We have had preliminary discussions with the leadership of the Pentagon, Secretary Gates, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs. This is, as you know, George, better than most, this is an issue that is not going to be a light switch, but more of a rheostat in terms of discussing it and building having the discussions that have to be had with the military in order to make sure the good order and discipline of the military continues.
And I understand that, and this is a complicated issue.
So it's a complicated issue. It will be teed up appropriately, and it will be discussed in the way the President does things, which is to be very deliberative, very thoughtful, seeking out all sides on the issue and trying to do the right thing.
But if the President's against the policy, why not suspend prosecutions and investigations while that review continues?
Well, maybe that's an option that eventually we'll get to, but we're not there now.
A lot of your former colleagues in the military, 1,000 flag and general officers, including 54 stars, have written a letter to the President opposing any change in the policy, saying that their past experience as military leaders make them concerned about it. They think it's going to have an effect on morale, discipline, unit cohesion. What do you say to your former colleagues?
Well, I think, as I said, this is illustrative of the fact that this is a very sensitive issue, and it has to be discussed over time, and it has all sides have to be heard. But I think most of us who have served in the military believe that the standards of conduct is what determines the good order and discipline. So as long as conduct by all members of the military is not detrimental to the good order and discipline, then you have cohesion in the ranks. But
but that gets to the heart of the problem. I mean, if you're saying that any kind of homosexual act is conduct.
I'm saying that it applies. It has to be a uniform policy for all members of the military in order to function as the military has to function. We will have long discussions about this. It will be thoughtful. It will be deliberative. The President, I know, will reach out to fully understand both sides or all sides of the issue before he makes a decision.
But it will be overturned?
I don't know. We'll have to. The President has said that he's in favor of that. We'll just wait. We'll have to wait and see as a result of the deliberations and as a result of in the months and weeks ahead. We have a lot on our plate right now. It'll have to be teed up at the right time, so to do this the right way.